Hey guys, today I'm going to show how to do the quantification method in the Analyst software. So first I'm going to open this icon, sorry for this, all these things. Okay, here is the Analyst software icon, or it can be there on the, here, right there, on the desktop. Analyst 1.6 is the version, Analyst software. Double click it. It opens there it is. And then the first thing needs to be done is to do any quantification method. First we need to know um, the file which you need to use it, like the already the sample that has been run. So you have to go, there are too many modes here: configure mode, tune and calibration mode, acquire mode is for running the samples acquisition, explore method is for opening data files, and then see the ions, and then quantification mode is, quantitative mode is for quantification, like making a linear graphs and then finding the concentration of the unknown samples. So go there, quantification method. It was already open, so I'm just going to show from the beginning. So for that, here you can see the sideways, there will be again configure, tune and calibrate, acquire, explore, and the quantitate methods. So you can use like a build a quantification method, or if you have already method established, then you can just click the quantification wizard. So you can, the first thing since I have already the quantification method built, to see the quantification, okay, I will show how to build a quantification method. So just, I changed my mind. So I'll just double click it. So that, as you can open the windows, so it will ask you which file you need to take it as a reference. I mean which sample. So I'm going to take one sample as a reference, like recently that I ran. For example, today is 6/8, 6/19, June 19th, and yesterday was June 18th. Yesterday I ran these samples, but so, oh, that's 2019. So I'm going to show you. I'll take one of these samples as a reference. I'm using June 17th ones because I know that yesterday samples, I don't know, somehow it did not work out very well. Maybe nitrogen tank gas, source gas is very low, I guess. I realized just today morning, so I had to order the new one. So I had to take one of these samples as a reference. Like I'm taking 3 micromolar acetyl CoA with the internal standard, that is 0.5 nanomolar pentenyl CoA, and then just say okay. So it automatically takes all the ions that is already present, like MRMs, it already takes from that sample, because I already have in the acquisition method, the ions are already present, so it takes by itself already. You just have to assign the internal standards here and then here. So I'm going to assign right now. So my internal standard is D9 pentenyl CoA, that is 862 and 355 is the daughter ion. So I'm going to click here to sign, that is 866, 862, there it is, 862. So I will have to delete this one because the software will not take it, because the internal standards are already assigned there, so I don't have to be putting it here, because that is not an analyte, that's an internal standard. So, and the analyte that I am measuring is acetyl CoA, that is 810. So I'm going to take pentenyl CoA internal standard for this analyte. This is the internal standard, and that's it. So, and then the next one is go to integration. there. So, and then integration, this is the one, but you have to choose your analyte because I have so many ions here, right there. See, I have so many ions, but I'm going to measure only I know that I only want to measure the acetyl CoA, MO acetyl CoA, and then because that's the only analyte that I have assigned the internal standard. So click on it. So it will show both. This is the acetyl CoA peak, and this is the internal standard D9 pentenyl CoA peak. It shows that. So I'm going to assign like this. So you can assign the background, like you can anywhere assign like this, and then click the background, and then if you want to assign the peak there, and then click right this way. So there it is. That's for internal standard. Do the same thing for internal standard. Say apply. Keep the smoothing weights 5. Generally people say you have to keep not more than 3 or 5. And then expected RT window is 30. So my running time is 30 minutes, as you can see here. My running time is 30 minutes. So everything is good. Then go to the calibration. So keep it the same. Apply to all analytes. It is linear. Don't change it. You don't have to change it to linear through 0 or quadratic or anything. Just say linear, and then that's it. And then area is the one that we are measuring. And then save it. File, save as, and then whatever you want is you have to save it. So I'll save it like this date 06/1/17/2020 there, and then save it. Okay, now close it. Come back to the quantification wizard, because that's what we are going to measure the calibration curve, right? So I'll go to the 617 file. We file, there it is, 617, and then add all, or if you want to add whatever you wanted, then say next, and then again say next. Choose the existing method because you already created the existing method. It's 0617, right? Where did it go? 617. Interesting. Interesting. Hold on, let me find it. It's disappeared. Wow. Huh. 060606. Hold on. Okay. Forgot it. I couldn't find it, but somehow I have the another file 06/16/2020 Estelle CoA QMF. I'm not sure what happened to that file. Okay, just say finish, and then it shows this one, but it will show all the analytes. So just click on this over here at the corner, and then just go to the analyte, and then choose the one that you needed, that is acetyl CoA. So it will give the acetyl CoA values right there, not values, like only acetyl CoA with the samples, because that's the calibration curve. Then choose the ones, choose here the standards. These are standards. There. Then this is the sample type, file name, analyte peak area, analyte peak height, analyte actual concentration, like the standard actual concentrations. For example, this one is 0.5. This one right here is 0.5, and then 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. There it is. That one is blank. So you can also delete or like samples from here. Like go to this icon called, what do you call that, add or remove samples. It opens that. So please delete the first 2 ones. I don't need it. So just click OK. So I deleted. So you can only get the calibration standards. This is the actual concentrations of the analyte and the standard query status, and this is IS, internal standard peak area and height, and this is the calculated concentrations, and this one is the accuracy. So if you want to go to the peaks, you can either click on this one, peak review window, or you can just double click on each one. You will get it. Double click, you will get this one. And to get the full peak, go to here and then say use default view for graph. There, it showed the graph. That one is first. This right here is the acetyl CoA peak, and right here is the D9 pentanyl CoA. So these peaks are not like TMAO peaks, like a single peaks. The software cannot take it. Although we gave this one, it doesn't able to take it because it's starting from, actually it's supposed to come at 8 minutes. So just use this tool called manual integration mode. Use this, and then to make it big, you can click this expand active graph. Do that, and then it becomes. I need this one. If you need this one, just click on it. It becomes bold, and then say this expand. So it comes like that. So since you are using this tool, manual integration tool, it comes like a plus, the cursor. So I just have to go here very slowly and then drag it like this. You may have, basically you have to make a straight line and see how much you want it. I think I'm going to put it until 16 minutes. There. Then say, because I'm doing this manual integration, it takes by itself as sticking it. So accept. That's what we have to do it for all the peaks, and then here it shows that. As you can see here, because I have given the actual concentrations 0.5 and the calculated concentration is in micromolar. Hold on, drag it down. This is micromolar, and this is 0.5. It's 100% accuracy it showed. So if you keep making the peaks, manual integration, and the accuracy might keep changing it, but that's okay if it is less than 15% of coefficient of variation. That's the rule for calibration. Like each and every point should follow the rule of 15%. On the lower side, it shouldn't go below 85. On the upper side, it shouldn't go below above 115. So if you get a beautiful peak, okay, I already made one peak. I'm going to show that. Okay, this one. Oh, I didn't make it? Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm going to show the other one. Let me open. For opening the quantification file open. Choose quantification results file. And then choose your file. I have a file called acetyl CoA calibration curve. There it is. There it is. So ignore all these things from here. See only from here. This is the calibration curve 0.51, 1.52, 2.53, and I have given the actual concentrations 0.51, 1.52, 2.53, and then I have done the manual integration for this, and then you can see like these are the concentrations that it has become, and these are the accuracies. Accuracy is here, it's very much more 140, but this one is okay, but 80 is not okay because it has to be going to 85. Or 2 points did not meet the 15% rule, but other ones are okay. 104 is fine, 104 is fine, 90 is fine, 108 is fine. So you can also exclude them from the standard curve if you don't like those points, like by just clicking. It's not, don't include them in the standard, just put as unknown, just unknown. So you can delete those points. Actually, if I delete 1 point, it became 108, 110, 83.4, 105, 910, 107. Actually, this is 83.4. This did not meet also the rule, but it's relatively much better. Whether I can see whether it can improve it. To see whether this is a good linear graph, you have to go and click here. As you can see, calibration pane. If you click that, it comes this. Make it bigger. Then you can see here, always the first one comes first, so you have to always choose the one that you needed. As I needed is acetyl CoA. Here is the graph, as you can see here. Actually, none of them are not on the peak, because this is the one, this is a new one that I'm standardizing it. So this is how it is, but I'm still standardizing, I'm in the process of standardizing this calibration curve, but I can see already standardized ones, like open quantification results file. Let me open any one of the files that I already used it, like here maybe. This is the one of those files that I standardized. Maybe I'll choose the other one. I can't figure out. Maybe first batch 1. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is STMA, so I need to choose some TMAO. For that I have to go here, Analyst, and then TMAO2. This is the standards, as you can see. Sample type standard. It is the file name, Analyst peaks, Analyst concentration, standard query, IS peak area and height, and then here is the calculated concentrations. This is the actual concentration 1.5, and this is the calculated concentration. The accuracy is good. Let me see. Let me pull this one up so that we can see it properly. Oh, there it is. Here 1.5, and then 1.5. Accuracy is 101, 102, and 100, 95.6, and 100 and 101. So that's how good it should be there in calibration curve. So you can see here, if you go here and then click the calibration pane, and then choose the one that you needed, STMU2, and here is the picture and the beautiful calibration curve with all the points on the graph, and it's beautiful. That's how it should come. That's how it should come for the anything. Oh yeah, and then regression. For regression, you can say generally I used in the method like linear, but generally you can use none, but sometimes you can also use 1 over x to put emphasis on the lower concentrations. We can use 1 by x or 1 over x into x. That's to emphasize the lower concentrations in the calibration curve. So I'm just going to cancel it. Otherwise, I would have said okay. But this one is so good. Like R value is 0.9999. So it's good. That's how it should come. That's how good the calibration should be there. And then you're good to go. All your values will be very good too if you have it. If you delete it, say delete pane, it comes back. And okay, these are the calibration curve, and then if you see, these are the samples. As you can see, the values, it comes like that. These are the values of the concentrations in micromolar. These are the concentrations. This is the standard curve, and the concentrations like goes on. Oh yeah, I want to show you the peaks, how it comes, because I was in Assay, I was standardizing it. That's why the peaks were not so great, but I want to show you here how good the peaks will be. I'm going to double click on it. As you can see, the peaks should be like this, beautiful and very good. If you want to go to the next page, you have to click on this red one. You can keep going it. There are standards, there are quality controls, there are unknown samples like patient samples, blood, serum, plasma. Yeah, that's how it should be. Beautiful pics. And then I want to show you other ones. Analyst, SDMA. Same thing. Beautiful. Pics are beautiful. That's how it should be. Uh-oh, what happened to this? Anyways. That's how it should be. So, and then don't forget to save it. You have to, what you have to do is file, save as, and then save the results file. So you can open anytime like quantification results file or RDB file. So that's it. It's cool. So close it. These are already saved it, so I don't want to save it again, changes. So that's how it is to do the quantification of any sample in Analyst software version 1.6. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.